Hey Brandy.
Hi Kat.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So we're gonna do something a little different today.
Okay. I'm worried.
I have a recipe that I'm going to have you make. And you'll find out what it is in the end.
Okay.
Okay. So first you need to start by putting the oven rack in the middle position.
Oh wow.
And setting the temperature, preheat it for 250 degrees.
Okay.
Okay.
This is really step-by-step instruction.
And now you have a little loaf pan there. So you know we're going to be baking things. All right. So since that's like a little tinfoil one, we're not going to worry about it. But if you had a normal one, you would want to put a little oil on it. Grease it up.
Take a little bit of my butter.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So now we're going to start with our dry ingredients.
Okay.
I want you to take a cup and 3/4 and put that in a bowl.
Of what?
Flour. And then you're going to sift into that, or just add to it, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of ground cloves, and half a teaspoon of baking soda.
Okay, that's all mixed up in here.
This is kind of a cheat. Something tells me you already know what we're making.
Yeah.
We're going to add all that together.
Okay.
And now it's time to get out your favorite tool. Yay! All right, so it's time to do your butter sugar situation. Okay. So you're going to do a 1/4 cup or half a cup of butter.
Half a cup of butter. Okay.
Yeah, so 1 stick. And then we're going to add to it 1 cup of light brown sugar. And you can start beating that up.
Okay.
Okay, now you need to add to that 2 eggs.
2 eggs. Kat, you did such a good job measuring everything.
I know, my prep work was amazing. I'm the best Seuss on the planet. And then we're going to add some coffee. We're going to do a half a cup of just strong drip coffee that you brewed. Lukewarm.
On the Technivorm.
Mm-hmm, on the Technivorm. And mix those together until smooth.
Sugar latte.
Oh, no. And now we have molasses, a half a cup of molasses.
Okay. When I was younger, someone told me like eating a spoonful of molasses every day is really good for you.
Oh?
And so I did it. And it lasted it lasted for a total of like 2 days before I was like, I cannot eat a spoonful of this straight every day.
They were just messing with you, maybe? Or old wives' tale, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time to add your dry ingredients mixture over there.
Okay.
And you'll beat that in.
Beat it in. Well, I actually enjoy having you tell me what to do, Kat. This is kind of nice.
This has opened up a whole new dynamic to our relationship.
I'm going to scrape this down real quick.
Okay.
If that's okay with you, of course.
Yes.
Okay. so aromatic.
Mm-hmm. It smells really good.
Kind of like a gingerbread cookie.
Yeah, but not.
But
Not that you know what it is. All right, and now you can fold in a box of dried currants, please, madame.
Ooh.
Whoop.
Almost broke my favorite.
Your favorite tool.
Looks pretty good.
All right, now it's time to put that cake batter
Cake batter
into your little loaf pan. And you're gonna put it in the oven, and it's it's like the cake version of a roast. It's low and slow.
Low and slow.
So it's at 250. We're gonna bake it for 3 hours.
Oh my gosh.
A 3-hour tour. All right, so we'll be back in a few hours.
Okay. 3 hours later.
After a 3-hour tour that we did make it back from.
Yes.
We now have a cake.
Yes.
Yay, it's a little coffee fruit cake. You're my little coffee fruit cake, Brandy.
Oh, thanks, Kat. You know, instead of the traditional fruit cake that you give to people or bring to Christmas parties,
yes,
you can spice it up a little with the coffee fruit cake.
Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping that, usually people give fruit cakes as kind of like the gift that keeps on giving because it just keeps going round and round.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for better results with this guy.
I am too. So let's
we it was baked and then we let it chill, cool down, and
yeah, for about an hour and a half we let it cool.
And then it kind of sunk in the middle, but the recipe said it would happen. So
I was like, it's not gonna happen to mine, but it did.
And usually the usual toothpick check was a good thing to do.
Yes.
Make sure
you want it to come out clean.
Okay.
Why are you asking me? You're the boss here.
Well, because you checked it through the process,
yes,
Brandy.
I did, because you made me.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, can you get one for me? I can't. I'm not left-handed like you. Oh, thank you.
I'm so bad about always serving myself first. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. That was good. Now, this is a fruitcake I would be happy to get as a present.
Definitely.
Out of the oven, warmed, with a little vanilla ice cream. That'd be a great dessert, don't you think?
It would be.
That's really yummy. Aren't you glad that I came up with this fabulous recipe, Brandy, that I shared with you today?
Well, what's the name of it?
It's a coffee fruitcake.
Okay, thank you, Kat.
Thanks, Brandy, for doing my bidding.
Anytime.